Hey, Coram Deo, hope you're doing well and your family is staying healthy. So there's a lot going on in our world, in our country, and in our state right now. And I wanted to take a few moments to explain how we're going to respond and how we're going to gather in the weeks ahead. So first thing, we are temporarily suspending all gatherings on Sunday morning. Instead, we're going to be moving to a digital format. So at 10 a.m. on Sunday morning, we are going to be live broadcasting our sermon as we continue through the book of Titus. So my encouragement to you is potentially, if you are well, to meet with one other family, potentially in our church or in your missional community, and worship the Lord together. Study the text together, listen to the sermon together, even go through the liturgy together. So I will be providing you a liturgy on Sunday morning to work through, some songs to listen to, some scriptures to read, various things you can confess, and I would love for you to worship the Lord still, even though we're going to be doing it in a different format. So we're not canceling worship, we're simply utilizing different forms of technology to worship the Lord together. Second, we're going to be postponing all other types of gatherings at Coram Deo. So there's going to be no cohorts and no missional communities. My encouragement to you is if you would still like to meet with your missional community or your core group to utilize some form of digital technology such as Skype or Zoom. In the days ahead, I want you to know that we are not making these decisions based out of fear. We are not making these decisions based on a fear of sickness or the fear of death. We believe that the Lord has established the days of our lives and rules over all things. Rather, we are doing this as a demonstration to be good neighbors to those around us. We want to take the advice that the government and the health officials have given us to not gather over 10 people at the risk of spreading the virus even further. And we believe one of the best ways to be a witness of Jesus is to be a good neighbor by actually enforcing these measures that the government has given us. We believe that we want to see our neighborhoods in our city ultimately flourish in the gospel. And this is one of those strategic steps we are taking to do that. My hope and prayer is that in the coming weeks we might lay out some more vision and more plans on how we're going to tangibly serve and minister to our city. In the coming days, I'm going to be writing up a strategic plan of how can we as the body of Christ stay connected amidst a quarantine stage. How can we stay the body of Christ with one another even though we're in our homes? And so we're going to be laying out some things that you can get connected to, and looking forward to this next season of growth and looking forward to what God does in the next coming weeks. Thank you. Love you guys.